Hello, this is MK Akan and welcome to this awesome video. So, the other day I asked people in the group to share some challenges they have in their copywriting journey, and my plan is to answer some of those questions in the group. So, I'm going to be answering one of the questions here in a very practical way. Somebody said, how do I write the body copy of my sales letter? So instead of just talking to you about the body copy, I'm going to take you to one of my sales pages and then explain to you how to write the body copy. So this is a sales page for my comprehensive copywriting program that teaches people how to write sales copy. So I'm going to walk you through the part called the body copy and then explain to you how it can be done in any niche. So what is the body copy? The body copy is the middle portion of your sales page. Now, if you have a sales page, there are usually different parts. You have the headline, you have the lead. Between the headline and the lead, after the lead, and then before you get to the introduction of the course or the product or whatever you're selling, is the body copy. Body copy is usually the bulk of your writing, because this is where you are going to do a lot of things. The bulk of your writing would be stories. This is where you're going to deal with objections and deal with anything that the reader will have to know about your product. This is where you can do storytelling, proof elements, and all of that. This is where you're going to add some kind of value, okay, to whoever is reading. In your body copy, you do a lot of explaining if there are explanations to do. Now, before you can even think about writing the body copy, you need to have done your research, because your research will give you the information, the objections, whatever your target audience will worry about, and then that can help you write your body copy. Okay, anything that will be in your body copy will be already be researched by you, and then your body copy is also affected by the market awareness of your target audience. If you're writing to people who already know what you are selling, you don't need to write so much copy. Okay, if you're writing to people who are product aware, they know what you're selling, they just want to have a good deal, you don't need to write too much. If you're writing to people who are problem aware or solution aware, that's where you're going to do a lot of work in the body copy. So you need to know all of that. Then you also need to know about the market sophistication level. What do your target audience already know about what you're selling? Okay, how do you make your product, your course, to stand out from the other ones in the market? That can also affect the kind of content you write in your body copy. And then the body copy can also be affected by the copywriting method you want to use. For example, if you're using copyboarding, where you list out all the objections and arrange them in a way that will flow serially to write your copy, that can also affect your body copy. Okay, now I know that I've mentioned a lot of things: market awareness, market certification. These are all important topics in copywriting, and I cover all of those things in my comprehensive copywriting program. So if you get that program, you're going to get access to all I'm sharing with you. Okay, so if you understand all of those concepts, it's going to help, it's going to guide you with what you will have in your body copy. Okay, so let me show you an example of a body copy in my own program. Now, this program just has the headline, then we have some testimonials on top of it, and then the aspiring copywriter. That is just my lead. Okay, I've reworked. If you have read this sales page before, I've reworked it a bit, trying to test a few things. So my body copy for me usually starts after your lead. So this is the ending of my lead. Then the next story here is the story of my latest successful copywriting student. That is the beginning of my body copy. And this is a story about a student of mine who got real good result from joining the program. So a story can be in your body copy. It could be the story of a customer, the story of how the product owner found the solution, the story of rags to riches, the story of something bad that happened, whatever that can be added to your copy to share information, to evoke a feeling, or to pass a information can be in the body copy. So stories, very important. You have stories in the body copy. Like an example here is a story about my customer, about my client. Sorry. So of course, you're going to have lots of proof elements in the body copy. So testimonials, screenshots, maybe videos of testimonial, proof elements generally. So this is testimonial that I copied from the lady who was a successful student of mine, and it's added there in the body copy. Okay. Now, apart from that, explanations. If there are concepts in your self copy that must be explained, you need to do that. You will do that in the body copy. The whole purpose of the body copy is to educate, is to prove, is to move your reader to a point that when they get to the price or when they get to you telling them to buy your course, they are ready. You have answered all their questions. Okay. So this is testimonials. This is me explaining, and this is me adding testimonials, more testimonials or proof elements to my body copy. So I added a lot of testimonials from successful students who have passed through my program. So this is something you can also do in the body copy, explaining to the people who you're selling to why your program is good, why it is different, answering those questions. So these are testimonials that I have here, a lot of testimonials to show how powerful my copywriting program is. So after writing that testimonial, after adding those testimonials, about 10 of them, I now have like a summary of what my program is about or what the testimonial mean. Okay. And then I also started talking about myself. This is where this is what is called credibility section. There are sometimes I write my credibility section just after the lead, but here in this sales page, I wrote it after writing a short story about my successful student. So you can see that you can shift the different parts of your copy as long as you can make them flow well. So your credibility section, where you talk about who you are, what you have done, your successes, all of those things that can get people to see you as an authority, as an expert, can also be in your body copy. So this is me talking about myself, talking about my experience, talking about the Nigerian Copywriting Club, talking about the different things that I have achieved as a copywriter. All of that is to project me as an expert in this space. So I've added a few more testimonials or quotes from people around me. All of that is to project my expertise. Okay, so this is all still in the body copy, and then after that I announce the program. Okay, after that I announce the program. So this is announcing the comprehensive copywriting program, and then I went to explain everything. This is where the body copy stops. Usually for me, where this announcement is made is where the offer starts. That is where you are beginning to talk about what people will get, what your program is about, and what it will do for them. Okay, so the body copy here for me was just me telling stories about myself, about the students, and a lot of testimonials and proof. Of course, I could have done a lot more here with this body copy. I could have done a lot more. For example, I could have answered direct questions. Do I need to have a computer to start? Do I need to do that? But I didn't do that there. I did all of those Q&A in the FAQ section where I answered some of those questions. Okay, so I did all of that a lot more in the FAQ section. So sometimes you can answer those questions in your body copy. Sometimes you can just leave it and come and answer the questions in your body copy. So in your FAQ session, FAQ means frequently asked questions. Can I ask you questions if I have one? Can I ask questions? Can I ask you a question if I have one? Can I? So I'm going to rewrite that. Can I get access to you to ask questions? Can I get? So these are some of the questions that people might be asking you in the as an objection. Will I have access to this guy? So I can answer that in the FAQ section, or I can answer that in the body copy. But I decided to do that in the FAQ. Okay, so that is what you can also do in your own projects. I think I will edit that question later on, but I hope you get the idea that the body copy is where you do storytelling, explain what you're selling. Everything is affected by market awareness, market sophistication, and what you're selling. Okay, that is what affects your body copy. But if you're selling products that are in the solution away, problem away, you are going to have to do a long body copy explaining, having testimonials, having proof, using stories, and doing any other thing that will help to show the value of whatever you're selling. Okay, I don't know if you have learned or this has answered your question. If this has answered your question, let me know. If you have any follow-up questions concerning what I just shared with you about the body copy, also let me know. Obviously, it is not something that you can just, give an A plus B plus C, because it's a combination of a lot of factors, meaning you need to learn a lot of things alongside so that you can have an idea of how to deal with the body copy. What I would suggest that you do is go and look at other sales pages. If you join the Nigerian, if you join the comprehensive copywriting program, you're going to get access to 200 Swipe files. And if you have Swipe files of your own, you can also go there and look at the body copy of these different programs. You will see the different things that they have used in their body copy, and you get to see the objections they're answering. It's going to also open your eyes to learn a lot of things, right? So go and do that and let me know if it is helpful. And if you want to move your skill further, I will strongly suggest that you join the comprehensive copywriting program that is going to really show you what to do. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you're brand new to the channel, click subscribe, click like, and drop a comment. Thank you, and bye-bye.